Emily was only 2 when her parents' marriage unraveled. She couldn't grasp the reason behind the sudden absence of her father, a gentle soul from a distant country. All she knew was that her mother, a resilient woman facing the weight of single parenthood, struggled to keep their world intact. The small apartment was now a place of quiet sadness, where toys lay untouched and laughter was replaced by tears. Her mother did her best to provide for Emily, but the emotional void left by the departure of her father was palpable. Days turned into years, and Emily grew up with a sense of incompleteness. Her mother's stoic resolve did little to mask the loneliness that hovered over their lives. Emily's world revolved around school and friends, but there was always a lingering question. What happened to the father she barely remembered? When Emily turned 12, her father re-entered her life. He arrived unannounced, carrying a bouquet of flowers and a heart full of remorse. His return was both unexpected and awkward. He had spent years reflecting on his past mistakes, understanding the pain he caused, and deciding to make amends. His return wasn't just about being present, but about proving himself worthy of a second chance. Initially, Emily was hesitant. Her mother's resentment towards her ex-husband was evident. She viewed his sudden reappearance as an intrusion, rather than a heartfelt attempt to reconnect. Emily's father, however, was determined to show his sincerity. He began by reaching out through small gestures, sending letters, calling regularly, and attending school events. Despite his efforts, Emily's mother continued to shield her from the complexities of their past. She maintained a facade of strength and independence, believing that dwelling on the past would only hinder their progress. This avoidance created an emotional barrier that made it difficult for Emily to understand the full story of her family's separation. Emily's father continued his efforts, learning about her interests and hobbies. He attended her soccer games and school performances, slowly integrating himself into her life. His patience was unwavering. He shared stories about his homeland, offering Emily a glimpse into his world. These moments of connection helped Emily see her father in a new light. As Emily's bond with her father strengthened, her mother began to feel a growing sense of jealousy and inadequacy. She struggled to reconcile her feelings about the past with the present reality of Emily's burgeoning relationship with her father. Her internal conflict led to frequent arguments and a strained atmosphere at home. Emily's father, recognizing the tension, decided to make a grand gesture. He planned a trip to his homeland, a place filled with vibrant traditions and memories. He wanted Emily to experience his culture firsthand, hoping it would bridge the gap between their worlds. The trip was both an opportunity for Emily to connect with her heritage and for her father to demonstrate his commitment. During their journey, Emily was immersed in the rich tapestry of her father's past. She saw the landscapes he had grown up in, tasted the foods he loved, and met the people who had shaped his life. This experience deepened her understanding of him and reinforced the bond they were forming. It was a transformative moment, as Emily began to see her father not just as a distant figure, but as a part of her own identity. Back home, Emily's mother struggled with her own insecurities. She felt overshadowed by the emotional connection Emily was forming with her father. Her attempts to reconnect with Emily were met with resistance. The separation had created a chasm that was not easily bridged. However, she began to acknowledge the role she had played in their fractured family and the impact it had on Emily. One evening, Emily's mother decided to confront her own feelings. She sat down with Emily and spoke candidly about her regrets and the challenges she had faced. It was a difficult conversation, filled with raw emotions and unspoken truths. Emily listened, her heart torn between the love for her mother and the growing admiration for her father. The conversation marked a turning point. Emily's mother began to make amends, acknowledging her mistakes and striving to be more open with Emily. She started to share stories about the past, offering insights into the reasons behind their separation. This newfound honesty helped Emily understand the complexities of their family dynamics. Emily's father continued to show unwavering support. He understood that rebuilding trust required patience and understanding. He made a conscious effort to include Emily's mother in their lives, fostering a sense of unity and cooperation. His actions demonstrated a commitment, not only to his daughter, but to the family as a whole. As time passed, Emily's relationship with both parents began to evolve. The initial tension gave way to a more balanced and harmonious dynamic. Emily learned to appreciate the strengths and weaknesses of both her parents, recognizing that their imperfections were part of what made them human. The journey of reconnection was not without its challenges. It required effort from all sides. Emily's mother had to confront her past. Emily's father had to prove his dedication, and Emily had to navigate her own feelings of loyalty and love. The process was slow, but it was also profoundly healing. In the end, Emily's family emerged stronger and more connected. The echoes of their past were still present, but they were now intertwined with the threads of understanding and forgiveness. Emily's journey was a testament to the power of love and the possibility of redemption. The story of Emily and her parents serves as a powerful reminder of the impact of separation on children and the importance of working towards reconciliation. It illustrates how, with effort and commitment, broken bonds can be mended and relationships can be rebuilt. The journey may be difficult, but the rewards of healing and unity are immeasurable.